The Shawano County Barn Quilt project started about 3 years ago in the summer of 2010. After I had seen barn quilts in some other states like Iowa and Kentucky, I decided to see if I could get a barn quilt project started here in Shawano County. In the fall of 2010, we put up 3 barn quilts, all of which were done by 4-H clubs. From that, it's really taken off more than I could ever have expected. To the point now where with our 207 quilts and growing, we now have more barn quilts than any county in Wisconsin for sure. One of the unique things about our barn quilt project is that they are located on a lot of back roads, I guess you'd call them, in Shawano County. For obvious reasons, we have put some on the main roads, but we've also tried very hard to get some on the out-of-the-way roads so that people can really enjoy the countryside while they're here. Shawano County has always been a very huge dairy county. Dairying has been a very important part of its business. If we can encourage people to preserve these historic old barns by putting a barn quilt on, then I think it's a real positive thing. 4-H clubs have sponsored, they've probably sponsored and painted maybe 15 of them. The Shawano Optimist Club, Shawano Rotary Club, several of the banking institutions here in Shawano have done some, or sponsored some. CRI, Cooperative Resources International. In most cases, it's the people who actually own the barns who have actually sponsored them. We've had a lot of support from the entire Shawano area and the Shawano community, and we certainly couldn't have had a project like this without the support that we've gotten. Early on, when I got the idea to try and get this project started, when I talked to Patty Peterson and Nancy Smith at the Shawano Chamber, they offered part of their basement for us to do the painting in. So without that, we wouldn't have nearly the number of barn quilts that we have now in Shawano County. We've taken over about half the basement of their building on South Main Street. We paint anywhere from 3 to 5 barn quilts at a time. Shawano is a very tourist-oriented area with Shawano Lake and the Wolf River and just beautiful scenery. Maddie Matheson, a former teacher and coach here in Shawano, is an avid biker, and her biking group has decided to put together a Bike the Barn Quilt project. They put together 7 different routes varying in length from 5 to 35 miles. Each one is unique in terms of which barn quilts they will see. There will be a map specific to each route. We'd like to get people to come here to enjoy everything that's good about Shawano County. We are the barn quilt capital of Wisconsin.